5 years ago, this fall, a 16-year-old girl released her debut country music album and dreamed of making it big. Well, today, that girl at 21 is as big as it gets. She has sold more albums over those 5 years than any other artist in any genre. Taylor Swift's has been a meteoric rise. She seems to know, even at her young age, just the right notes to hit in her songwriting and in her business. In an era of declining record sales, Taylor Swift appeals to people that pay a lot for music, girls and their moms. She's held on to her country fans, even as she's gotten huge in pop. And then there's her image, in a welcome deviation from the all-too-familiar story of early success gone wrong. She has been in the spotlight without a single public misstep. Take a look at the crowd at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where Taylor Swift sold out 4 shows within minutes.
Well, good evening, Los Angeles!
The decibel level here reminds you of the Beatles.
He's got a one-hand deal on the steering wheel, the other on my heart.
It's almost as if she's their spiritual leader. With her message that you can be a good girl, a nice person, and still have fun.
I'm in the room.
Taylor Swift writes her own songs about love and heartbreak and being the ordinary girl next door. She's been called the poet laureate of puberty.
What you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see.
Are they great songs, in your opinion? We spoke to Bill Werde, editorial director of Billboard.
Maybe if she looked different, like let's say she wasn't young and cute, I think people would be talking about her as a great songwriter.
So you think that the persona and the fan base and all that almost diminishes?
Yeah, I definitely think it does. You know, I think that it's hard for critics to look at an arena full of screaming 12-year-old girls and say, this is really credible songwriting.
But you say it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
All Taylor Swift songs are autobiographical. Love Story grew out of a teenage argument she had with her parents over a boy. They thought he was a creep.
And he was, but I, at the time, just thought he was amazing.
She started thinking
like,
Shakespeare.
oh, no. And I got this pre-chorus in my head that said, you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet.
She raced in to work out the chords on her bedroom floor.
Daddy minor, stay away from Juliet. And you're just like, oh, okay, well, that's that.
You were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet.
I had to fight for that song because when I first played it for, you know, my family and a few people, they were just sort of like,
But you believed in it. You trust yourself.
Yeah, it's almost more fun that way when you have something to prove.
Love Story went to #1 on both Billboard's country and pop songs charts. The first song ever to do that. Proving doubters wrong is a big theme in the tale of Taylor Swift. She's
You, with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me.
the hit single, Mean.
Got me feeling like a nothing.
And in the music video, Taylor broadened it beyond herself to a boy in a locker room reading a fashion magazine. A girl who shows up wearing something different. The song has taken on a life of its own, a sort of anti-bullying, anti-meanness anthem. There's a deep, deep connection here. As one of her fans told us, Taylor lets us know it's okay to be ourselves. Scott Borchetta said she's a cultural leader and she knows it.
Well, I definitely think about a million people when I'm getting dressed in the morning. And
Ooh.
that's just part of my life now. And
You're a role model, and you know it.
I think it's my responsibility to know it and to be conscious of it. And it would be really easy to say, you know, I'm 21 now. I do what I want. You raise your kids, but it's not the truth of it. The truth of it is that every singer out there with songs on the radio is raising the next generation. So make your words count.
What's it like to achieve your dream so early?
You know, it's great.
The answer is it's great.
You know, it's not bad. And it just means I have a lot of time to figure out how I'm going to prove myself over and over and over again, and I have time to do it.
Go to 60minutesovertime.com for a look backstage and behind the scenes at a Taylor Swift concert.